we doing, Zach?
Oh, you know, borrowing a bunch of ARB's tools to put my diff back together.
Oh, we're putting the diff back together.
Well, it's story time, don't you know? So the other day, we did the ARB seals because they were leaking a little bit, and it was time. So we got the seals done, and we came out to go wheeling and discovered we had bigger problems. So we've commandeered a few of ARB's tools, aka their case spreader, to get this taken care of. We had a slight issue with the O-ring here. The camera should be able to pick that up. Wiped out about what'd you say, about a ½ inch of that?
Yeah, looks about right.
About a ½ inch of that rubber O-ring, and well, that rubber O-ring is kind of important. So we stopped by the ARB tech booth here at EJS, and they have been more than accommodating of helping to get this rig back on the trails and nice and happy. So huge kudos to the guys at ARB for getting us taken care of and giving us ice cream while we do this. Like, you can't beat it. It's so awesome to work with companies like this that just 100% want to see enthusiasts be able to enjoy their products. So we're out here and we're going to get this case spread and put that final little bit of shim pack in there, and then we're going to go back to wheeling. Today's been fun. I almost flipped or flopped or toppled my Jeep twice.
We'll put that up there.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll see that. I got to admit, I love rooftop tents and all that stuff. They are not made for like any sort of hardcore wheeling. It just sucks. My air locker, we finally figured out what the issue was. When we put it together, I didn't have two things. I didn't have a case spreader, and I didn't have a shim pusher, or whatever the they're called. So that happened. So we were 40 thousandths, or not 40, yeah, 4 thousandths? 4 thousandths out because of that. So that caused a lot of problems, as well as we wiped out one of the ARB seals. So the fantastic dudes at ARB that are down here for EJS reached out to me on an Instagram post, saw I was having issues, said, hey, come down, we want to help you get it sorted. Came down, borrowed pretty much everything they had in the trailer. Case spreader, shim pusher, a whole bunch of other tools, like borrowed a whole bunch of stuff from them. They hooked us up on all the parts that we needed. They got us taken care of. I now have a functioning air locker again, and I have the proper shim set in there as well. So couldn't be more ecstatic to be running a product from those guys. They stand behind it. They helped me get it going, and they stayed late to make sure that we were good. So if you need an air locker, 110% highly recommend ARB. Nothing that failed on my locker was ARB's fault. 110%. Wasn't their fault. It was either my error on installation or my error on installation. So, or not having the right tool. And that's just the unfortunate thing of being in the garage. I don't have a $400 case spreader and $100 and something shim pusher. It's just not something I have. So we were able to use those tools today. We were able to get the right shims installed. Everything's nice and happy in the front end, and we're ready to go for tomorrow. So we're gonna blow this thing back together, and we're gonna get some beer.
We'll see you next time.